Adam was there. And when I can't explain it, it was something kind of just mysterious. When Adam showed up, Rebekah landed in me.
Hey all, I'm Anna Rumer with PopCulture, and today we have with us the one and only Anne Hathaway to talk about We Crashed on Apple TV Plus, streaming March 18th. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. I don't mean to just do this right off the bat, but I am not the one and only. There was one a few hundred years ago, but we're fine.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're like one of the few people you can't really say that to.
But I appreciate the sentiment. That is just so kind, and I'm sure I don't deserve it.
Oh, no, not at all. Well, I'm excited for We Crashed. Your character, Rebekah, is fascinating. What was it about playing her that really appealed to you?
Thank you very much. I'm so enjoying watching people be excited about it. Like I haven't had a project like this in a while where people stop me on the street just to tell me how excited they are to see it. Rebekah is fascinating. She's fascinating and complex and interesting and human. And so I just tried to honor all of those things, like I have a lot of love for human beings. I feel like we're always equal parts, admirable traits and aspects to ourselves. There are aspects to ourselves where we haven't quite arrived at yet, but we're all hopefully growing towards something. And I just tried to reflect that with her. She had such big ambitions, and it's painful when you don't fulfill all of the ambitions that you have. And so I just always tried to be sensitive to that and assume that her intentions were good and that this might just be one part of her life and that her story can go on from here.
Well, and playing opposite Jared as Adam, how did you two play off each other? Because it was amazing to watch.
Oh, thank you. We just played. Literally, we just played. There wasn't like meetings where we sat down and strategized how we were going to do things. He showed up, I think it was my third day of filming. We'd done a lot of flashback stuff up to that point. And he showed up and Adam was there. And when I can't explain it, it was something kind of just mysterious. When Adam showed up, Rebekah landed in me. And I'd been like trying to find the voice. And I remember as soon as I heard him, he was like a tuning fork and I just knew how to speak. And by the third take, we were improvising and dancing and just falling. And it just felt like that. And then for 6 months, we just tried to honor that. We didn't really consciously do anything. We just kept opening and trusting and being really grateful to each other.
Absolutely. And it definitely shows. Honestly, your performance, I was kind of rooting for Rebekah. Is that what you intended, or is that just us watching it back?
I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. There was a phrase that I came up with when reading a book about Kabbalah, and she was very open about the influence Kabbalah had on her life, and it was judge all persons favorably. And the thing that I like about that is, for thousands of years, we've been encouraged to judge not lest you be judged. And I find that's a really good approach to life. It's also a really good approach to acting. And I want you to root for my characters. We all know what happened. And for me, the interesting part of a character is the complexity. So if we know what's going to happen and we can take someone that with a complicated story and get you to see all the complications and all the nuance and maybe even recognize parts of yourself in them, that to me was a really worthy challenge.
Absolutely. And it definitely shows. I cannot wait for everyone to get to see this. And thank you so much for your time.